Hi everybody, my name is Paula. Welcome to my Real Polish Fanatic YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today I have a gifted PR video to share with you. I'm going to be showing you 4 polishes for the Little Box of Horrors for April 2025. I have 2 from Victorian Varnish and 2 from What Addiction, and they are beautiful. Love them. If you're not familiar with Little Box of Horrors, it's very much like all the other collab boxes out there. A whole bunch of different brands come together and create whatever it is they create around a central theme. April's theme is Dangerous Flora, so that should be a fun one. And it is a pre-order, so it will take about 4 weeks or so for shipping to start after the sale ends. So every month we have the same days for Little Box of Horrors. Wishlisting starts on the 18th of the month, and the shop opens from the 22nd to the 30th. But it is a 3 to 4 week pre-order after the sale ends on the 30th. So Dangerous Flora is the theme. That should be fun. And what else can I tell you about it? I don't know. Let's just turn the camera around. We're going to dive into these 4 beautiful polishes. All right, as I said, 4 polishes to get through today, and these all 4 are for the Little Box of Horrors. 2 from Victorian Varnish and 2 from What Addiction. All lovely. I have them on my nails. I have them on our swatch wheels. I have them over black. So let's just dive in here and see what we got. First up, from Victorian Varnish, let's get some more light over here. All right, first up from Victorian Varnish is this beauty. Look at this in the bottle, so pretty. This one is called From the Poppy Cary, and this one is inspired by poppies, obviously. Let's take a look at her inspiration photo while we take a look at this bottle shot here. So beautiful. All right, this one was described as a red base loaded with red, orange, pink shimmer and hollow flakes. There it is in the bottle. So beautiful. Victorian Varnish polishes are 17 milliliters. And this one will be $13.50 with a cap of 200. And again, I will link the Little Box of Horrors website and Facebook group in the description so you can easily find it. But here it is. I have this one here on me, these 2 fingers here. This has got such a phenomenal formula. My index finger is just 1 coat. That is 1 coat and done, 1 and done. Look at that, so beautiful. I did go ahead and put 2 on my middle finger just so you could see kind of what that's like. Let's see, that is very color accurate right there without that black behind it. So just 1 coat there on my index. Can you believe that? That is phenomenal, so pretty. And then 2 on my middle finger. Both of them have a glossy top coat. So pretty. Look at all those flakes there, all those holographic flakes there as I put my fingers down. Oh, love this one. Let's take a look at it on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and this one is 3 coats with a matte top coat. That also is very fun. That kind of kills off the holographic properties of those little flakes, but you can still see the flakes in there. Adds a little bit of interest and dimension there. And all that shimmer, so beautiful. Let's go in and we'll put on a 3rd coat here on the swatch wheel. And like I said, just an excellent, excellent 1 and done formula if you want it to be. You are obviously welcome to do 2 or even 3 coats, but I think 3 coats is a little bit of overkill with this one, but that is definitely a personal preference. There it is, so, so pretty. And to look at that one over black, over black, that is right here. This is just one coat on the black swatch wheel with a glossy top coat. So it's not all that different between 3 coats on its own and then that one coat over black. Not even all that different. A little darker than the one coat on its own, but there it is. Here it is on me. Here we have it in 1 coat on my index, 2 coats on my middle, and then 1 coat and 3 coats on that swatch wheel. So pretty. This one is from the Poppy Cary. This is for April, Little Box of Horrors. And again, that shop opens on the 22nd. Before we move on to the next one, I'm gonna insert a really quick application video where I am applying this polish to my natural nail so you can see how it goes on the natural nail, because sometimes that is different than seeing it swatched on a swatch wheel. So here's that. Up next from Victorian Varnish, look at this beautiful polish here. Let's take a look at her inspiration photo for this one while we look at this bottle shot. This one was inspired by Foxglove, and this is called Gloves Love Chemistry. It was described as a violet jelly base with violet, red, orange aurora shimmer and aqua blue, purple to green ghost flakes. Look at those flakes in there, so pretty. This goes to like this kind of pink color. I'm not really seeing it on the camera, but it's sort of like a brighter, this is a little more color accurate here, but it has kind of like this pinkish color to it, like a shimmer. It's part of the shimmer. Violet, red, orange, aurora shimmer. So pretty. I think we need a little. I'm loving these bright aqua flakes in this one. So gorgeous. Gloves Love Chemistry. And that one on me is right here in just 2 coats with a glossy top coat. So pretty. Those flakes just jump out at you. This beautiful purple shimmer. And then you get kind of this pinkish red color when you move your hand around. So, so pretty. Let's look at that one on the swatch wheel. That one is, trying to get it color accurate for you. Let's see. I think that's closest. Here we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. You know I love a flaky with a matte top coat. That is so pretty. Let's go in and put on a 3rd coat here on the swatch wheel. So gorgeous. Excellent formulas on both of these polishes. I did take a video of my nails out in the sun and in overcast skies. I will include that for all 4 of the polishes at the end of this video after my goodbyes. You can see what they look like outside. But here is this one now. Gloves Love Chemistry in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. So, so pretty. And here is that one on me. in just 2 coats with a glossy top coat. Gorgeous, gorgeous polish, beautiful formulas. And that one over black, that's kind of fun. That just leaves behind all of that shifting shimmer, and then those ghost flakes really, really pop out at you. That is beautiful. Here it is, 3 coats on its own and 1 coat over black. Gorgeous. So on my thumb, since I had an extra finger here, what I did is I took the first one from the Poppy Cary and I put 1 coat of that down on my thumb, and then I took her other polish, Gloves Love Chemistry, and I put 1 coat of that over it. So this is just 1 coat of from the Poppy Cary and 1 coat of Gloves Love Chemistry, layered over each other. And this is really, I probably wouldn't have thought to do it except that I had an extra finger. I needed something on it. And so, but I'm really loving the way it turned out. It's a little bit, I don't know if I can get both my fingers in there. So that really lightens and brightens up the Gloves Love Chemistry. If you can see it there, this is it on its own in 2 coats, and this is it layered, these 2 polishes layered together. And it just brightens it up and gives you, it really shows off that more pinkish shimmer. So that was just a really fun look. If you happen to pick up both of these, which I would absolutely suggest because they're both gorgeous, try this layering on your own fingers and see what you think of that. That is so fun. All right. Those are the 2 polishes. Oh, I'm going to insert a video right now of me applying Gloves Love Chemistry. Here's my application video. 1, 2, 3 coats, a matte top coat, and a glossy top coat. All right, up next we have here, that is close to color accurate right there, from What Addiction, this beauty called Hell's Nectar. Look at this in the bottle, so pretty. Let's take a look at her inspiration photo. This one is inspired by the flamingo flower. So gorgeous. So Hell's Nectar. This was described as a vibrant, fiery red-orange with peach shimmer, orange-red microflakes, and just a touch of reflective glitter. So there it is in the bottle. So pretty. Here, that one is on me in just, let's see, what did I do here? I did 3 coats of this one. 3 coats with a glossy top coat. This is so sparkly in person. I'm hoping those little sparks come across for you. It's kind of like, she doesn't say if this is a jelly formula, but I think if it's not jelly, it's leaning towards jelly. And so each coat of polish just sort of, builds up on itself and sort of buries that sparkly sparks there. And so it's kind of like sparkling from within. It's so pretty. There it is in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. It's kind of a cherry red, very pretty. That's very color accurate from what I'm seeing. So here's that one. This one is What Addictions polishes are 15 milliliters, and this one is going to be $13.50 with a cap of 25. This last Victorian Varnish, I did not tell you. This one is also $13.50 with a cap of 200. So both Victorian Varnishes are $13.50 each with a cap of 200 each. And then this one here from What Addiction, 15 milliliters, will be $13.50 with a cap of 25. Gorgeous. Here it is on the swatch wheel. Here it is in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats with the matte top coat. And again, I love, I'm loving matte top coats. And that kind of, it kills any like really sparkly bits. Like, I don't know if you can see this one here. It's just twinkling like crazy at me. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but so you can see still that shimmer, but it's not really sparkling like that, but you can kind of see the individual pieces of it, I guess you could say. But anyway, we'll go in here and we'll do a 3rd coat right here on this swatch wheel that does continue to deepen up that base color. So pretty. I'm loving the shade of this one. She said it's a fiery red orange, and I can see that, but it does lean a little bit more red. You can see here in the 1st coat, it's a little bit more even pink, a little bit pinker there, kind of like a magenta maybe. I'm not sure of the shade, but that I'm thinking of, but a little bit more pink in that 1st coat. By the 3rd coat here, we are built up and deepened up to this lovely kind of cherry red is how I would describe it. And then that 3 coats with the matte top coat. So this is Hell's Nectar in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. So beautiful. And that one is right here on me in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Gorgeous. And over black, that one is right here, and that just leaves behind all of those kind of like, I can see how she says peach shimmer, because I can see a lot of kind of pinky shimmer bits and red, but I do see like a little bit of something orange twinkling through there at me also. So here it is, 3 coats on its own and 1 coat over black. And then the last polish, I'm gonna put in my application video right now of Hell's Nectar, 1, 2, 3 coats, glossy top coat and a matte top coat. All right, Last polish I have to show you today for the little box of horrors for April 2025 is this beauty from What Addiction. Let's go ahead and take a look at her inspiration photo while we look at this beautiful bottle shot. Her inspiration for this one is Devon's Cymbidium Orchid. Look how beautiful that photo is. So pretty. All right, this one is called Wicked Orchid. Again, it's a 15 milliliter bottle. This one will be $14 with a cap of 25. It was described as a black to red at strong angles, a subtle green shimmer, bright red micro glitter, and micro holographic flakes. So pretty. I love a black to red multi-chrome anyway, and that is what this base is. It is a little shy. I did get a video of it inside my house that I will include at the end when I do my outside videos. I'll just include a quick video of this one on my nails inside my house, showing off that black to red shift, because it is definitely there. So here's this one on me. This is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Everything, let me check for bumps. Everything is super duper smooth. This one even said it had a little bit of reflective glitter, but 1 coat of just my glossy top coat, everything is smooth. All 4 of these, very smooth with just a regular old top coat for me. So here it is though on me in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. I love this. Loved seeing those little dashes of red sparks coming through, and then those little holographic flakes, so fun. Love that. And this one on the swatch wheel is right here. We have it in 1 coat, building up to 2 coats. This one's 3 coats with a matte top coat. And again, you can really see all those little red glitter. They don't twinkle at us anymore, but they are there and you can see them. So fun. Let's go in and we'll put on a 3rd coat here. And that does just continue to deepen that up, adds in so much more of the red little sparks. So I'm not seeing, she says that there's green shimmer in here. I'm not really noticing that green shimmer, but it could just be there adding a little bit of dimension that I'm not even really realizing that I'm seeing it. But there it is, so pretty. And here it is on me in 3 coats and 3 coats on the swatch wheel. One thing I love about What Addiction, if she has got 2 polishes in a collab box, I've noticed this the last few months because I've been doing PR videos for her. If she's got 2 polishes in a collab box, she always says, and I don't know if this is conscious or if it just happens, but her 2 polishes always seem to coordinate so nicely together. So here we have this red sparkly number, and then we have this black one with the red little sparks in it. So I think they're fun to even wear together. Like if you wanted to, I would probably mix them up a little bit better than this, you know, like black, red or something like that. But you could definitely wear these together because they coordinate very nicely. And that last one, Wicked Orchid over black, that just leaves the hollow flakes you can see, and then those red twinkles coming through also. So you get a little bit of multicolored from the hollow, and then those red little sparks coming through also. So on this thumb here, I did the same thing as I did with the Victorian Varnish. I took 1 coat of Hell's Nectar, and then I put 1 coat of Wicked Orchid on top of it. So that deepens it up. If you can see here, kind of get all 3 of them here. So that really deepens up the red base. It kind of turns it to like a wine or a burgundy-ish kind of color. It's a little darker than that. Let me see. That's pretty close to color right there. So if you layer them on top of each other, it just deepens it up a bit. Because here you can see Hell's Nectar on its own, and then the 2 of them layered. So it just deepens that up to kind of a wine, kind of a burgundy leaning color, and then adds in all those hollow flakes and the little red, even more little red sparks. So that's really a fun combo also. I'm loving that. I'm loving both of my little combos that I did here, just layering these polishes over each other. So fun. It's so fun just to take your polish and just play with it because, you know, it's just polish. If it turns out you don't like it, easily taken off and, you know, redone, do something different. But let's see, I think I've showed you everything. Here are the little wheels again. We have the two from Victorian Varnish down here at the bottom. We had from the Poppy Cary, there you can see it on me. That's just one coat there on my index finger. That is amazing. It's such a great formula. And then Gloves Love Chemistry over here. Both of these are $13.50 each with a cap of 200 each. So pretty. That's from Victorian Varnish. And then What Addictions 2. We had Hell's Nectar right here, this beautiful red, bright cherry red. And Wicked Orchid, this pretty black with those red sparks. This one is $13.50 with a cap of 25, and the black one is $14 with a cap of 25. So I'm gonna go ahead now and I'll insert my application video of Wicked Orchid, and so you can see again how that applies to my natural nail. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and we're gonna finish this up. All right, everybody, those were the 4 polishes I had to show you for the Little Box of Horrors for April 2025. We had these 2 from Victorian Varnish, so beautiful, 17 milliliter bottles. These are each $13.50 with a cap of 200 each. And then the 2 from What Addiction, how beautiful those are. Those are 15 milliliter bottles. We got the red one is gonna be $13.50. Hell's Nectar, $13.50 with a cap of 25. And the black one is Wicked Orchid. That one's gonna be $14 with a cap of 25. Again, wish listing for Little Box of Horrors opens on April 18th, and the shop opens on the 22nd, and it runs through the 30th. The website is LBoH.com for Little Box of Horrors, LBoH.com. I'll link that, and I will link their Facebook group. Also, you can always join in on the fun in the Facebook group. You get to see some spoilers a little bit ahead of time, all that fun stuff. But I'll link both of those things in the description. But otherwise, I'm so excited. I am loving all 4 of these polishes. They are so, so pretty. If you can see them there on me, just gorgeous and excellent formulas all around. So Let me know in the comments whatever is on your mind. What did you think of any of these polishes? Which were your favorites? I can't pick favorites. I really do love all 4 of them. They're beautiful. But let me know in the comments what your favorite is. And anything else on your mind, I would love to hear from you and chat with you down there in the comments. But otherwise, I just want to thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I really do appreciate you being here. Big thank you to Tammy and Anna from Victorian Varnish and What Addiction Polish for sending these to me to showcase in a video. Huge thanks to them for that. And otherwise, stay tuned after my goodbye. I'm gonna put in some hopefully shortish videos of these polishes on me. The sun actually came out for a few minutes today, so I got it outside in overcast skies and with a little bit of sun peeking through. So I will put that here right after I say goodbye. But that's all I have for you. Thank you so much once again for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I really do appreciate you being here. But all I have to say is goodbye for now.